So, let's play a game, shall we? Let's pretend you're God. And I'm reporting to you on the facts here on Earth, okay? So, what we have, dear Lord, God, is a bit of a mess on planet Earth currently. You see, you went and told somebody they were special, and this really fucked them up. So they're special. They're out beating everybody else up, they're saying, God told me I was special, so I can do anything fucking thing I want. So shut up. I'll call you an anti-Semite. So there. And this is really a problem, because we're pretty good to them. We gave them a whole bunch of laws that if they listened and obeyed them, they'd be rulers of the world today. Instead of it's a turd depository. I know. We did everything possible for them, but they have a hard time listening, you see. Anyway, they got these friends that have great bombs, and they use these friends to beat everybody else up with. Yeah, I know. It's not. I know you never said. I know. That wasn't in the script, but anyway, they invented this. You see, you also gave them all kinds of powers. Remember? And so what they've done with those powers is abuse them till they're unrecognizable anymore, and their uses are totally obliterated. The original uses, anyway. Like, for instance, guilt and shame, things that are supposed to, dint people so they wake up and, fly a little more manners. And they would have these manners if they obeyed any of those commandments you ordered them to, but they didn't listen then either. They did carry them around a lot, though, and they bragged about them to everybody else, but they paid no attention to them themselves. But today, get this. So they create this atheist, insulting construct called the State of Israel. Now, I know you didn't want it to be a state, you wanted it to be a religion, but they want to turn it into a state, you see. All right, and they don't care about anything you said. You're passe. In fact, you don't even exist. This is what they say. I try to convince them otherwise, but they just refuse to listen. The Chinese listen, and so do the Russians, and so do the Saudis, and India a little bit. India kind of waffles a bit, but she does a pretty good job for her own citizens, and I like that. I like any country that stands up for herself and says, no, I don't want your traditions. I don't want your history. I want my own history, my own traditions. Thank you very much. And they're finding it hard to do, to be themselves, because they've got this new class of insect called globalists. They want to gobble up everything, everywhere. They want to own everybody's land. Get this. And they're saying, look, ownership is too difficult for you, so we're going to own everything. Me and my buddy Justin Trudeau here. We're going to own everything. You're going to own nothing, but you'll be happy. In fact, we'll make sure of it. We'll kill you if you're not. So it's simple. Just obey us in place of you, Lord. They want to be God themselves. They think you enjoy killing things. They want to feel just like God and take life. It's true. I know. But still, no, I don't want to do another flood. Not yet, anyway. Let's keep things bungling along as they are. I'm hoping for a miracle. I'm hoping you might want to pull the rug out from underneath that hallucination of a currency, the fiat currency stuff. It's just a joke. And that's really why all this fuck up is possible. You see, because they've turned imaginary stuff into this almost real. It's like the golden calf these days. And I know it was imaginary before, even though it was out of real gold, but now it's not even out of real gold. Now it's out of fake IOUs. They're worshiping a fiat golden calf instead of you. The one that wanted to introduce something special in this morass of ugliness, sickness, and purchased and sold hatreds that the big brothers and uncles are insisting on selling to all of them constantly. In fact, any man with wit or unique talent that sees things, they kill him. Or if he's too pretty, they kill him too. Like John F. Kennedy Jr., he had everything. He had the wealth, he had the looks, he had the style, he had the class, and the beauty. And they decided they couldn't compete with him. You see, the small, meanie folks have taken over, and they figure how they win is they disenfranchise and homogenize everyone else, therefore they can look good, and cancel history and cancel God. And then it'd be simple. People just have to turn themselves into bugs like them, or robots. Robots would be better. And robots, but see, you got to feed these robots and pay for their vacations and shit, you know. Anyway, so this is the status on your planet today, my Lord. I wish I had a better news, but you never know. You never. I also got a couple hundred ladies that are mouthing off, saying that they're in love with me and stuff, and want to be with us and experience being in our arms again. I really appreciate you sending those back to me. I really do. But I really like you to maybe breathe some wits into these kids, even just a little bit, so I can get started.